Hello, this is Deb Joy Smeek from Delight of My Art, and it is Wednesday. We are back into doing our mystery stamping. We are here nearly every week doing mystery stamping at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the purpose of these is to give you a fun idea to use up your stash at home, and all of our projects will be a little bit different. So we're doing fun folds usually, or a technique or something fun. Today's going to be a quick one because we are in the middle of our in color craft along, which we had started on June 1st, and it's going to go through June 6th, 2 projects a day for those 6 days for 12 projects. So I hope that you tune back in at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight for day 4 of our craft along. But let's go ahead and get started. Please say hello to Tina. She is helping out in the comments here on YouTube. She is under the name You Made That because she has her own channel where she features people with unique talents showcasing various creative genres. So please welcome Tina, and she can answer any questions or let you know what projects or products that I'm using. So let's go ahead and get down to the desktop here. I have my instructions, which are emailed to you every Monday. Sometime on Monday. I think this Monday was pretty late because I was still cleaning up from filming our in color craft along. But these are emailed to you on Mondays and then posted in our Facebook group, Stamp with Delight. So if you are not on my email list, make sure that you join at email.orderwithdeb.com. But I'm going to look at this off camera here. Let's go ahead and get started. This one's going to be a quick one. We have a card base. That's just a regular half a sheet of cardstock at 8.5 by 5.5. And we're going to score that at 4.25. I'm just going to burnish that with our bone folder here. Yes, we've got Tina and Vesta. Hello, Sharon. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We've got more people waiting in the wings. You guys are silent watchers. I see you too. Thank you for watching. All right, so we have this piece here. We've got our card base. We're going to do a coordinating cardstock. And by coordinating, I mean it's going to go along with the designer series paper that we pick. So I'm going to say this is my coordinating cardstock because I chose this paper here. And this piece is from the Storybook Friends designer series paper. Cute little, this is so appropriate for spring, right? Some strawberries. I think this design is so pretty. And this is Old Olive Mossy Meadow that go along with that paper. And the way that I find that out is looking at those designer series paper and see which colors are listed. So that makes my job a lot easier. That Stampin' Up! Does all of that color coordinating for me. So this piece, coordinating cardstock, is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then my designer series paper is 3 3/4 inches wide by 5 inches tall. Hello, Marilyn. All right, so I'm going to take my glue. Actually, I'm going to take Stampin' Seal. We're going to do something special with this. We are going to glue this piece onto here, but we're only going to do it on the bottom edge. We're doing something fun. Again, but fun and easy and quick, which I absolutely love. All right, so just that bottom edge. So it's only attached at the bottom there. You can see that we have that flap there. And then we're going to attach it again to the front only with that bottom edge. So same place we did before with a bottom edge. We're going to line that up. We got a little bit of extra border on this one. If you can see the 2 opposite corners and your 3rd corner lined up, you know that that 4th corner is going to be nice and straight too. All right, so here is our card front, which is a nice pretty card front, but I wanted you to pull out a punch. So we are going to pull out this punch here. And Tina, I forgot to tell you that I was using this punch, so go ahead and look this one up. I forget what the name of it is. I think it's, oh, I don't think I have the stamp set that goes along with it anymore. So I'm going to use this one, but I did use a circle one and then another one for the alternatives. Anyway, we're going to punch through all 3 layers here. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to pick a sentiment that will fit inside of, let's see, I think I'll go right there. We'll see what this looks like. I'm going to use my muscles here. Woo! And we're going to go through all of those so you can see all the way to the inside. Now I have these pieces. I could decorate with these. So save those if you would like to use those on something else. If you have any funny edges, you can take a nail file or something if it didn't quite cut through. But that looks pretty good. And then we're going to have a piece of neutral. I probably forgot to put this on the directions, but 4 inches by 5 1/4 just goes on the inside. But before you do anything, don't glue it down. We're going to just place it there and then hold this shut so we can do our stamping through this window. And if we mess up, we didn't glue this piece down, we can just turn it over. So I'm going to place that. You can actually even just kind of lightly tack it in there so it doesn't move. And if we need to turn that over, we can just erase that little glue blob. Hello, Giuseppa and Joan. All right, so I'm going to take my stamp. Where did I? Oh, here it is. This stamp right here. And I didn't take an ink color out, but what color should we do? We should do one of these colors. I should do one of the greens or maybe the red. Ooh, or maybe the blue. Let's do red. But I have some accents coming through. I did color some of these adorable strawberries. Look at what the color lifter did. It made that nice kind of gleamy mark. I was looking at the paper and wanted to copy that kind of light spot on the strawberries, and it definitely made it a little bit more realistic. So when I stamp my greeting in here, I want to kind of, I don't know, put some cute little embellishments on the top here somewhere. Or maybe one on this side and then maybe one on the middle. I haven't decided yet. Sometimes I just design on the fly. So maybe like that. Thank you very much. I think we should do this in red. So this color that is listed in the paper is Cherry Cobbler. So I'm going to grab my Cherry Cobbler ink pad. Ooh, without knocking my lamps over. And since this is a red and this one's not stained yet, here's a tip for you. If you have your Versamark ink pad, you can stamp your stamp clean into the Versamark before stamping it into a red or a purple, and it will stain less. I won't say it won't stain, but it will stain less than if you hadn't done that. So that does protect it a little bit. And you don't need to wipe it off or anything after you stamp it in the Versamark. All right, so oh, this font is so pretty. Oh my goodness, thank you so very much. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so there, see how much that didn't stain? Usually this would be like super red, right? So this is, here's one that I don't think I washed it yet, but that one looks a lot more stained. This one I didn't even stamp off yet. Here, watch this. It looks pretty clear actually still. So that's a good tip for you. And let's go ahead and put this on dimensionals, I think. Do I want minis? Probably. I'm going to put that up like this. Ooh, what if we did one on the inside and one on the outside? Is that weird? We're just playing around now. Stay tuned for our alternatives because we will, well, that looks kind of cool, right? Let's do that. And then on the inside, it kind of looks really neat. Like that. Ooh, I like it. All right, let's do this. So let's glue this one in. Let's glue this whole panel in before we screw it up. Thank you, Rachel. She says, very cute card already. Yeah, we're practically done because this one's a super easy one. And there we go. Let's go ahead and put this one here. It still looks good. It's centered in the window. Because our sentiment center, we know that this is going to be centered if we center it with the sentiment. Oh my goodness. Talk about a tongue twister. So here, and then we can kind of put this one off to the side a little bit on some dimensionals. All right. So such an easy, quick card. I love those. Cute. All right, so now we just want to decorate maybe with a little bit of embellishments. I'm going to take my strawberry slush, which isn't one of these colors, but it pretty much looks like one anyway. So a lot of our Stampin' Up! Colors are sister colors, which means that they're kind of um, lighter or darker tones of the same colors, and they coordinate really well together. So you can kind of mix and match even if something's not quite the same color. Look at this. We can put a dimension or a embellishment on the inside because it's kind of on the inside and the outside at the same time. So there is card number 1. Super easy, super quick. So here is card number 2. Hi, Linda. All right, and this one is using the new Coneflower Celebration stamp set. So I just kind of put the butterfly just on the glue dot, and so it can kind of flutter like that. I thought that was kind of fun. So this one, and it also has those brushed brass butterflies on there. Thank you. All right. So let me know which one is your favorite of these 3. And this one, again, Wigal, thank you card. So I'll be sending these to customers that place orders in my online store, which right now, if you place an order over $50 through the 8th, I'll send you a 40-page tutorial to go along with our in-color craft along for free. So that, I thought this was a fun little surprise on the inside. I love this paper. This is such awesome paper. So that is still current as well. That was from last year, but it's still around. So let me know in the comments what your favorite one is. Sharon says she likes the butterfly. Vesta likes number 1. And we'll just keep listening for a second here. I'll put my face back in here if I can clear off a spot so I can use my computer mouse. I hope everybody's having a good day. Linda says all 3. Nelda says number 3. Desapa says 3, or sorry, 2, 3, and then 1. Autumn loves number 3. Thank you, Vesta. And let's see, Linda. Yeah, Linda said all 3. Linda Murphy says all 3, and another Linda Rivera likes probably the butterfly the best, but she likes all of them. Middle one for Beth. Awesome. Also pretty, says Rachel. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Oh, I forgot to put my face back in. Oh, there we go. Thank you for watching, and again, tune back in tonight for the continuation of our In Color Craft Along. I love hanging out with you guys. I love when you get inspired and get to use your own craft supplies. If you make your own version of this card, please share it in our Facebook group. That post will go live tomorrow at 2 p.m., so that gives everybody a little bit of time to put theirs together, and then you can post that in that group. And I'll be sharing this video over there as well. We are live on Delight of My Art on YouTube and Facebook, but then a lot of our communication goes on in our Facebook group, which is Stamp with Delight. So thank you again for watching. I appreciate you. Look at this. We're under 15 minutes. It's like a record. All right. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you for commenting, sharing, liking, following, all the things. And it definitely helps me out. But we will see you again tonight. All right. See you later. Bye.